the Fort Carson Pinon Canyon expansion, proposed expansion. That's really a question about eminent domain. Eminent domain has been overused and overforced by our government, and it has not been constitutionally restrained like it should by our judicial system. The checks and balances that should exist don't, because our federal court system is not following the Constitution any more than our legislative or executive branches are following the Constitution in this area. So do I support Pinon Canyon expansion for Fort Carson through eminent domain? Absolutely not. Now, if a local farmer or rancher or somebody wants to sell their property on the open market to Fort Carson, that's their prerogative. That's the point of the free market system. I don't have a problem with that. But government is far too trigger happy when it comes to eminent domain issues. In fact, a lot of people aren't really familiar, but the United States federal government seized more land at the end of the 19th century, early 20th century, with what essentially would be eminent domain. They basically said, okay, any property that's not owned, we now own it. So I don't know about you, but that's an overreaching example of the federal government when it comes to eminent domain. There's lots of more recent examples as well, but I don't support it. It needs to be constitutionally restrained, and our judicial system needs to get in line with the constitutional intent for eminent domain. And unfortunately, I haven't seen much of it. So I would oppose eminent domain in terms of its unconstitutional expression.